Hello guys, I hope you're doing well. This is the Bitcoin weekly analysis and daily analysis for today, 7th of January of 2025. Well guys, I'm on holidays, so I have half an hour to record, edit and upload this video, so we're going quick and we're going for a full resume, basically. Since last week, we have this candle that didn't swipe the liquidity just exactly, but I talk about that the next candle of the week was likely that swipe these 2 points, and that happened basically. Swipe this point, went up, basically close over the midpoint of this of this week from the week before, and of course close over the open of the candle from the week before. So basically, this was a super bullish candle. And this week we have this candle again. This week I'm expecting a continuation to the upside. We have a small retracement basically, and we have very important points to check in the weekly closure. We have a order block in the weekly, but we will change the color of this because I didn't have the weekly. This order block in the weekly. So guys, we have two super important points in the weekly to close over. First of all, three, by the way. First of all, we need to close over the high of the week from the 23rd of December. This is super important. Second point is the midpoint of this huge rejection candle that swipes the liquidity. So this is another point that we pass through, and the order block from the weekly candle. So these 3 points are super important to have that Bitcoin close over this. Now, for now, Bitcoin is hanging around in this zone, and we will see more detail in the daily time frame. But for now, the weekly candle is looking good. Just Bitcoin need to continue going higher. If we look for the news, we have a lot of news today. Tuesday, we have two important news. Wednesday, consumer confidence and Fed minutes, and the Friday, this will be a very important Friday because we have an on-prem payrolls, unemployment rate, and consumer sentiment. Basically, this whole week is chart is is going to be super important because of the job data and the inflation related data, basically. Because the unemployment rate and the jobs openings data is related to future inflation. So the idea is that the data comes, if, for example, if we have the job opening better than expected, I think the market will take this as a market. The dynamics is getting better because there are more people hiring people, more companies hiring people. So the market will take in a good way. But we need to see what's happened. This is week is super important. So in the weekly closure, we need to close basically over $101,200. That is the order block, and at least that will be the super good case. Good case will be to close over the midpoint of this candle, and the at least we need to close over the high of the week from the 23rd of December. These are the basically weekly outlook. If Bitcoin close a rejection candle from here, that will mean we will take this on, and probably we will arrive here during the next couple of weeks. But if Bitcoin managed to close over these three zones, we will be okay for the to the trend. I think is the most likely scenario. Okay, guys. So going down to the daily time frame, here we have to talk about a lot because it's been very interesting this whole week. A few days ago, we talked about this order block, and Bitcoin was rejected one time, two times, and three times in the daily time frame. But if we go down to the 1 hour time frame, it was rejected a lot of time, like 5, 6 times during this time. But basically, at the end, Bitcoin is respected this fair value gap that was inverted, bounce once, bounce two, And the third one, just basically go to the midpoint of this candle, to the 50% of the whole candle. And then pick up the strength and goes up very quick. Remember, guy, I told you when Bitcoin in an uptrend retrace to the midpoint of the whole candle and respect that, it usually create a super big candle. And basically that happened. Bitcoin respect the midpoint of this candle and goes up pretty hard, close over the order block, over the high, and basically over the midpoint of this wick. This is super important, guys. Since Bitcoin close over this midpoint was super important close. That means that we change the market structure because we got a higher, a lower low, lower high, lower low, and then we create the first higher high. And then what will you create? We need to create a lower high and then continue going up. But here we have marked this inverted fair value gap from a lot of time ago, and we have marked this fair value gap. And basically Bitcoin just touched it. If we go down to the 1 hour time frame, you will see the kind of respect that Bitcoin had is in this zone. Basically touch by, I don't know, a few dollars. Just pass through a little over $10 here in the gray area. That is the main fair value gap, and then the inverted fair value gap goes about, I don't know, 15% to the upside. So basically, these zones are super important, but since Bitcoin already closed over this high, this is a small retracement for now. I think what will happen is that Bitcoin will start to continue going up, and try to pass. This is a one chance. Another chance that Bitcoin will retrace to this mitigation block because now here, since this point is already passed, we will use it as mitigation block. This, let me mark it, mitigation block in the daily time frame. In the daily time frame. So basically, guys, this point is another point of support for the price now. This mitigation block. This is the last resort for continue going higher from here. But if Bitcoin managed to close below here, that will mean that we will come down and take this fair value gap and then probably continue going higher. For example, that this fair value gap should hold because I don't think Bitcoin will retrace to this place now because it already respected this fair value gap that we inverted. So I think this retracement in the worst case will arrive to this mitigation block and they will start to pop, touch this zone, and then we will go up. But if Bitcoin is super bullish, probably we will go around here, we will touch this zone one time and then boom, a huge candle like this candle, like this. Okay, guys, this is, I think, the most likely scenario. I don't see Bitcoin going to here from this place because it's just a small touch with low volume. So, and since Bitcoin respected this inverted, I don't think this fair value gap should be visited now. Maybe in the future, but now in the short term, I don't think it. So basically, guys, because it's in retracing mode, looking for this zone and then continue trying to pass this whole zone of resistance because it's super important. And here we have another order block that is in the daily time frame that Bitcoin should close over in the next days. This week we have a lot of news, so this will move a lot the market. So if Bitcoin is bullish, I'm expecting breaking the all-time highs probably during this week. Okay, guys, I think that's enough. If you like this analysis, you can give us a like, share with your friends, and take care. And I will continue being sporadically at least up to 25th of January. Okay, guys, take care. See you.